going on, family, friends, followers, leaders, my people? This is the first video I made since I went into rehab. I'm in an outpatient program that they prescribed me Suboxone, and at first I was taking Kratom, and Kratom was working fine. But what ended up happening with Kratom was that I would wake up in the morning and my stomach would hurt. So I would need to take something. I would have to take something. I would have to take some Kratom. So that'll stop my stomach from hurting, give me a little bit of energy, and then I'm ready to go for the day. All right. Well, I actually went ahead and did the rehab. It was an outpatient program. It's called New Day Treatment Atlanta. Anyone that's having issues with drug addiction, opiate addictions, even opiate withdrawals, I would definitely, I want to refer you to them. Initially, it costs about $300 for the Suboxone. Now, they have two things, or actually three. They have the liquid methadone, I think they have the regular pill form methadone, and they have the Suboxone. Now, the methadone, you have to go every single day for that. So if you live in Atlanta, it might be a good idea to do that. But I'm gonna tell you my experience, and I'm gonna tell you how they affected me. All right, so I've done methadone before. When I did it, the guy told me to drink a lot of coffee. Caffeine boosts it. So me thinking like, all right, whatever, I've never done methadone. He said it's gonna make me feel something cool. I tried it. First 30 minutes really didn't feel anything. I said about an hour into it, I started to feel just like I was on a perk. And that actually went on for like a day and a half. Like, it got to the point where I didn't even want to take anything anymore. Like, I was sick of that feeling. I was sick of the perk high feeling. So, boom. So that's why I didn't want to try methadone. Plus, I live in Brazelton, which is about an hour away from, Atlanta. So that wouldn't work for me to come every day. So I went ahead and did the Suboxone. Now the Suboxone, the methadone costs like $7 a day, maybe I think $9 a day. Whereas the Suboxone, they give you a 30-day supply. It's either they give you, well, they started me out with 60. They give you 60 or 90, depending on like what's your drug of choice. I think for heroin users, they start at 90. For Percocets and Tramadols or any other like lower than heroin and Roxy's, they give you 60. And they start you out 2 a day. Well, my experience with the Suboxone is a script, it's a film. You put it under your tongue, you let it dissolve. Well, my experience with the Suboxone, it doesn't make you feel high. Like, it doesn't give you that perk high. But it does just enough to where you don't want anything. Like, you don't want a perk, you don't feel like going to find perks, like, that's over with. So I really, 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 really like the Suboxone. So this is my first time doing it. So it's been working out. And another thing I noticed with the Suboxone, I think the more you take it, what happens is your system, like your body builds up this it's not a tolerance, it's more like a your body kind of builds up like that normal feeling. So the next day after taking that Suboxone, when I wake up, my stomach doesn't hurt, I don't feel queasy. None of those things happen with the Kratom. I don't get any withdrawals, anything like that. But one thing I did notice while taking Suboxone, because I smoke weed, all right? So I noticed when you smoke weed with Suboxone, it makes you nod. Like, it makes you nod like you're on heroin, for real, bro. So, and it's like a dangerous nod to me because I drive a lot. And when you driving and you don't smoke weed and you on that Suboxone, bro, you can nod and not even know, and it'll scare you because you driving. Like, you might be on the highway and you will just nod automatically, bro. So That's one thing I would tell people to be careful of if you do smoke weed. Kind of like find out how much weed you smoke that makes you nod, and then stop there. Because this is what you could happen. If you take Suboxone, right, and you feel like you want to nod, let's just say you want to nod, and let's say when you smoke some weed, you don't feel that nod, so you go and smoke some more weed because you don't really want to take another Suboxone. Well, some people might take another half of Suboxone. What I do is I do a half, so I take a half and then I take another half. But here's the thing. So if you smoke or take another Suboxone, you don't know, but man, later, like maybe like 2 hours, you really gonna feel it. Like you're gonna be nodding, man. You're gonna stand up, sleep, like nodding. It's crazy, bro. It'll look like you're on heroin, for real, like fact. So I just want to tell people about that, and you know, my experience. I've been dealing with opiate abuse, I want to say since 2006. So it's been about 14 years, almost 15 years. We're finna probably roll up on this year. But it won't be 15 years. I'm not gonna let it be 15 years. I'm really, really happy. I'm blessed, man. I thank God that, you know, He has given me something else. I'm able to be normal, you know what I'm saying? Because see, people don't understand when it comes to those perks, bro, or them Roxys or heroin, like, you don't feel normal anymore. Like, you have to take that stuff to feel normal, you know?